Problem?
Yes, sir.
Good. So this is a problem we have, the second problem on psychometrics. So hope all of you are having the calculators as well as the psychometric chat with you, okay, and even the stream tables as well. So atmospheric air at 101.325 kPa has 30 degrees Celsius dBT and 15 degrees Celsius dPT without using a psychometric chart. So he has specifically said that you must not use a psychometric chart. The properties values from the tables calculate. So from the tables you have to calculate all the properties, the partial pressure of air, specific humidity, relative humidity, vapor density, enthalpy of moist air, and so on. So we'll see how we will do that. Okay. So I'll directly go with the solution. So solution. Okay. So you know pretty much well that, again taking this particular diagram, okay. So now the dew point temperature is given in this particular problem. So dew point temperature dPT is how much? 15 degrees Celsius. Now from this, can I calculate the value of PV? Can I? Because dew point temperature always corresponds to PV, as we have learned in the previous problem and even in the 3D classes as well, right? So partial pressure of vapor always corresponds to dPT, and the dPT value is given as 15 degrees Celsius, that is T to the suffix dP, which is given as 15 degrees Celsius. Okay, so from steam tables, that is temperature basis, can I have the value of PV? I guess you will get it in bar. So all of you refer the steam tables. Corresponding to the dPT will be always the value of PV. That is what we have learned, isn't it? So at 15 degrees Celsius from the temperature basis steam tables, given the value of PV. I want everyone to solve this problem, okay? Yes. I'm waiting for your value.
0.017039.
0.017. That's it.
039.
Okay, 039. Is everyone getting the same value? Any conflict in getting this value? Okay, Mohan also got the same value. What about others?
Same, sir.
Okay. So now I have the value of PV. PT, I guess it is given in the problem. It is around 1.01325. So can I calculate the value of PA? Can I? Can I?
Yes, sir.
So how? How can I calculate it? How?
PT is equal to PV plus PA.
P-
Okay, so PT is equals to PV plus PA, isn't it? Now I have the value of PV and PT. Substitute those 0.017039. From this, what is the value of P, E, partial pressure of air in bar?
Zero point 0.996211.
0.99621. Is it right, Anish?
Yes, sir. 211. No one.
Okay. So this is how you calculate the values of, that means the partial pressures of the air as well as the water vapor. Next, what you are supposed to calculate is the specific humidity. Do you know any formula so that I can calculate the value of specific humidity? Which is denoted by omega, right? So omega is equals to, do I know any formula through which I can calculate my specific humidity? Anyone?
0.622 into
0.622 into.
PV by PA.
So I have the values of PVs and PA. So I think there is no glitch in calculating this. Okay, so 0.622 cross PV value is 0.017039 and PA value is 0.99621. So please give me the value of omega, so which would be in kg per kg of dry air. So remember the unit of it. This is very, very important.
0.0106.
0.0106, exactly correct. So omega value is 0.0106. So thereby you have calculated your specific humidity. Third one, relative humidity, and this is denoted by phi. So I guess you know the value of phi is given by PV divided by PVS. What is PV? What is PV?
Partial vapor pressure.
Partial pressure of vapor. What is PVS?
Partial vapor of saturated.
Partial pressure of saturated vapor. Okay, so take this note, since this is a new concept, you can take this note. PVS, okay, should be taken at dBT, that is TdB. I guess it is given as 30 degrees Celsius. Now, whatever the pressure which is corresponding to dBT will always be the PVS. Keep this in mind. If dPT, dew point temperature, is given, it is corresponding to PV. If dry bulb temperature is given, it would be corresponding to PVS. So if you want PVS, you have to take the pressure value at dBT, which is 30 degrees Celsius. Now from steam tables, it's your job now. From steam tables, okay, at TdB is equals to 30 degrees Celsius, what is the value of PVS? So if any sort of complications arises, we will use the interpolation method. Okay, if it is directly obtained, you can put the value directly. Do I get the value of 30 directly? I guess it is a whole number. I hope
0.042.
Okay. 0.042. That's it.
415.
415. So now I have the value of PVS. PV I already calculated. Now substitute the value of PV and PVS to calculate the relative humidity. So PV is 0.017039 divided by 0.042415 into 100. So if you want it in percentage, you have to multiply it by 100. So what is the value of phi?
40.17%.
Okay, so I would take approximately as 0.4. That is nothing but 40% relative humidity. Clear? So whatever we have learned in this particular problem, I will be indicating it in the red, so that while you are reading, you can directly focus on that particular aspect. Okay, that's great. Shall we move on to the next bit? Shall we? So intimate me when you are ready. Okay.
Ready?
Okay, fine. So in order, next bit, you have to calculate the specific volume of dry air, and even vapor density is asked. Okay, vapor density is asked, that's why you have to calculate specific volume. Okay, so you have to calculate the vapor density. We'll see how to do this. Okay, now carefully observe this. Okay. Okay. So vapor density, again this is a new topic, so I'll write it in red. Vapor density is nothing but rho to the suffix v, that is given by omega divided by specific volume of air. So this you know what it is. Omega is what? Specific humidity, specific humidity, and what is small v to the suffix a? Anyone? Anyone?
Specific volume.
Very good. Specific volume of what? Specific volume
Air.
of? Very good. Specific volume of air. I guess you have the value of specific humidity. Now I should calculate the value of VA, which is specific volume of air. How to do it? Go with the basics. It is PV is equals to mRT, right? So when I take it for air, it is for air, PAVA, right? Now, if I transfer m to the either side, it would be PA VA divided by m is equals to RT, correct? What is capital V divided by mass? Guys, what is capital V divided by mass? Any property divided by mass will turn
Specific
into? Very good. So if volume divided by mass is specific volume, enthalpy divided by mass is specific enthalpy. So the same thing I would take, it is PA into small va, that is equal to RT. From this, VA is equal to RT divided by PA. Okay. Now, what is T? R value, you have to remember, I told you in thermodynamics, there is no exception that R would be given in the problem. You have to remember it. It is 287.2 kilojoules per kg Kelvin. Okay. Next. You have to substitute the value of T, which is nothing but dBT, which is 30 degrees Celsius. You have to convert it to Kelvin. So I guess it is 30 plus 273. 303 Kelvin. And PA, I guess you know the value. It is 0 point something you said. PA 99621. Okay, it is 0.99621 bar. So you have to.
Sir, R is given, sir.
R is given.
Sir, I'm asking, sir.
No,
How
no,
do
no.
you find out?
No. R will be not be given. You have to remember the value, and that is the intention I have written in red color. Okay. So even I would write not given R value would not be given in problem. We have to remember it. So please do take a note. Okay, now it is clear, I guess, right? Now, pressure value you have substituted in Newton per meter square, so I will be converting it 0.99621 bar, in the sense it is 10 to the power of 5 Newton per meter square. Now, please do substitute all the values to calculate the value of specific volume of air. It is 287.2 cross 303 divided by PA. 0.99621 cross 10 to the power of 5. From this, what is the value of VA I'm going to get? And the units are meter cube per kg of dry air. Meter cube per kg, you are measuring for air, isn't it? So, per kg of dry air. Okay, 0.8735. Is the value correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, So now, if you get the value of VA, I guess you can calculate this, use this formula of vapor density, copy, okay. So from this, rho V is equal to omega value was 0.0106 divided by 0.
8735.
8735. What's the value of density, vapor density?
0.0121.
0.0121, exactly correct. It is meter cube of dry air. So put it in a box. So box you have to put for those values which is being asked in the question. So no necessity to put a box for every value that you calculate. Okay. So put a box for, follow this common rule in every numerical subject. So put a box for that particular value so that your evaluator will come to know that the value he is looking for is here. Okay. So vapor density was asked, isn't it? So vapor density, so I have put a box for vapor density there. Okay. Now, the last one. Shall we move on or do you need time? The last
Done,
one.
sir.
Very good. Sixth one now. Enthalpy of moist air. Enthalpy of moist air. I guess I have given you the formula. It is given by HA. You have to remember this. So I'll be writing it in the red. HA is equals to 1.005 TdV plus omega into 2500 plus 1.88 into TdB. So this particular formula you have to remember, which is provided in the notes as well. Okay. While discussing enthalpy, I have given you this formula. Substitute TdB on omega, you get the value. So it is 1.005 TdB. Remember that you have to substitute in degree Celsius. If you get confused, then take a note. Note TdB should be in degree Celsius. Okay, do not get confused. Omega 0.0106 into 2500 plus 1.88 TdB, value is again 30. From this, the value of HA, that is whatever the value you get in kilograms.
57.2478.
Excellent, Hazim. 57.24 kilograms per kg of dry air. 57.24.
Sir, this is the formula we should remember now, sir. That HA.
Yes. You have to remember. That is why I have indicated in red. See, in the total
Sir, then
problem,
what is that?
Which one?
That note, sir, something you wrote now, sir. TB. What is that, sir? Because network.
Okay, this one. This note indicates that you have to substitute the value of TdB in degree Celsius. Again, if you substitute in Kelvin, you'll get a wrong answer.
Okay, sir, got it.
Okay. So in the whole problem, if you observe, so I have used red color wherever the new concepts are there. Okay. So there you can directly grasp and take the concepts. Okay. Good. Okay, this was the problem which was asked in Jan 2018 for 8 marks, and even in 2012 it has been asked. Same problem with same values. Okay. Okay, so please do copy the next question. Okay, we'll start after a couple of minutes.
So what's the value of relative humidity?
%30%, man. Okay, I'll just note it down. It is 30%. Okay. Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is a simple
So
problem.
in that first line, 5 into.
I will just correct it down. Okay. The room measures 5 cross 5 cross 3. Okay, meters. So if the room measurement is 5 cross 5 cross 3, can I calculate the volume of it? Volume of the room. Five fives are 25, 25 threes are 75. So it is 75 meter cube. Okay. It contains atmospheric air at 100 kPa. So the pressure of air is given, which is 100 kPa. dBT is given, so T to the suffix dB is given as 30 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity is being specified as 30%. Find the mass of the dry air. So now you have to calculate the mass of the dry air that is being questioned and the mass associated with the water vapor in the room. Okay, mass of the dry air and mass associated with the water vapor, that is MA and MV is being questioned. Solve the problem without the use of psychometric chart and use the properties of water vapor from the steam tables. So he has clearly specified that don't use the psychometric chart, rather use steam tables for your calculation. Shall we start? Shall we?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the parameter which is given here is relative humidity. Okay, that is PV divided by PVS, right? Now, what is PVS? It is saturated vapor pressure. So, saturated vapor pressure corresponds to which temperature? Dew point temperature or dry bulb temperature? We have learned in the previous problem. Saturated vapor pressure always corresponds to what? Yes, guys. Saturated vapor pressure corresponds to what? Whether it corresponds to dBT or dPT, dry bulb temperature or dew temperature. Waiting for your answer, guys.
Not dry bulb temperature.
Dry bulb temperature. You can refer the previous problem. I have given note
Not
that.
dry bulb temperature, sir, actually.
Why? Here I have given the note. You have taken the values. Forgot.
Yeah,
Same
it
thing.
is, yes.
Then, same thing I am using here. Note, PVS should be taken at dBT, TDB. That is how much? 30 degrees Celsius. Here also it is 30 degrees Celsius. So what is the value of PVS then? From steam tables. Corresponding to the temperature of 30 degrees Celsius, what is the pressure value?
0.042415.
0.0.
42415.
42415, and this is in bar. Now convert into kPa. How do you convert bar into kPa? multiply by 100. So it is 4.2415 kPa, because PA is given in kPa. PVS you have got. Okay. Clear? Any doubts? Any doubts here?
No, sir.
So once PVS is calculated, use the relative humidity phi. Phi is equals to PV divided by PVS. So from this, the value of PV is phi times the PVS. So phi is 0.3, 30% of PVS. PVS value is 4.2415. So what is the value of PV in kPa?
One point 2725. 2725.
1.2725. This is the pressure of vapor. Now, I think the value of PT is given, which is 100 kPa. We know that PT is nothing but PV plus PA. From this, the value of PA is PT minus of PV. So that is equal to 100 minus of 1.2725. What is the value of PA?
And 98.72.
How much?
98.73.
98.73 kPa. So now you have the value of PV and PA. I guess you can calculate the value of specific humidity. So specific humidity is given by omega 0. Whether this is asked, first of all, I guess it is not asked, right? ಕೇಳಿದಾರೆ ಏನೋ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮಿಡಿಟಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ.
No, sir.
ಅದೇನಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಬೇಡ, ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮಿಡಿಟಿ PVPA ಬಂತು. Now I guess you have to calculate MA and MV, correct? Right? So this is being questioned.
Yeah, right.
Now, so how do you calculate? So again, a new concept here. So the mass of dry air, which is MA, which is given by room volume VR divided by specific volume of air. Room volume divided by specific volume of air. Okay, I guess I have the room volume, isn't it? ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಲ್ವಾ?
75 meter.
75 meter cube. Now, do I know the specific volume of air? Specific volume of air. ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆನಾ ನಮಗೆ? Do I have the value?
No, sir.
Then I guess you have to calculate with the same old thing. The same concept of calculating VA. Okay. So VA is given by RT divided by PA. Now I will be noting down what are the values I have. The value of R is how much? It is not kilo there. It is just joules per kg here. Okay. Okay. R value is 0.287 kilojoules per kg Kelvin. T value is nothing but dry bulb temperature, which is 30 degrees Celsius, nothing but 303 Kelvin. And PA value is how much? 98.73 kPa. Okay. Okay. If you are substituting the value of R in kilojoules per kg, the PA can be in kPa. Okay. ಮೇಲೆದು ಕಿಲೋ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆನೂ ಕಿಲೋ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಮೇಲೆದು ಕಿಲೋ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಕಿಲೋ ಇರೋದು ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. Is that clear? So if you are substituting 287 joules per kg Kelvin in the top, in the bottom, pressure value has to be substituted in just Pascal, no kilopascal. If you are substituting in kilopascal in the denominator, even the numerator has to be in kilojoules per kg Kelvin. Clear?
Sir, in last problem, R was in different this, no, sir, unit.
Joules per kg Kelvin. But it is not kilojoules there, it is joules per kg Kelvin. Joules.
Yeah, sir.
ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಜೌಲ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ ಕೆಜಿ ಕೆಲ್ವಿನ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಿಲೋ ಜೌಲ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ ಕೆಜಿ ಕೆಲ್ವಿನ್. ಇದನ್ನೇ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ 1000 ಮಾಡಿ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ. So now substitute it. R value was 0.287 cross 303 cross divided by 98.73.
3.0718.
Sure, huh?
0.8807.
0.8807.
8807.
Okay, so this is meter cube per kg of dry air. Okay, so this is the volume of air. Okay, now use the above formula, which is this. Okay, so mass of air is equals to VR is 75 meter cube, VA is 0.8807. Okay, so you can match the units as well. The above will be in meter cube, the below will be in meter cube per kg. So meter cube goes away, and whatever the value you get it in kg. So mass of air in kg. How much?
$85.15.
16.
16.
85.16.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now the last thing which we are supposed to calculate is MB. I guess it is given by omega, right? Omega is what? MB by MA. So if anyhow I can calculate the value of omega, I would get the value of MB. So omega can be calculated as 0.622 cross PV divided by PA. So from this 0.622, calculate omega. So it is 0.622 cross PV value was 1.27 something and PA value was 98 point something. I don't know exact values, man. Just remember 98.73 and PV 1.2725. Okay. 2725. So from this, what is the value of omega in kilo kg per kg of YF?
Zero point zero zero eight.
0.008, exactly correct. Now, once I have the value of omega, I think I can calculate the value of MV. Okay, so from this, MV is equals to omega times of MA. So it is 0.008 into MA. MA is 85.16. So from this, MV value in kg.
0.685.
0. Point
685.
Okay, is the value correct? Is the value correct? Just few more confirmations.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I guess I have calculated the value of MB and MA and there ends the problem. Okay, please do take a screenshot of this problem. We'll solve in the next class. Mark your attendance in the Google Sheet and you can leave the class. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, it's not refreshed.
Now I have refreshed.